Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out the Outlast Trials. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about 40 bucks. I received the press key today and wanted to give my first impressions. I will warn you right out of the gate, this game is very adult themed. There's male and female genitalia clearly showing. There's the bad guys, some of them are naked and chase you around. There's language in this game, so kids should not be playing this. Even if you're a cool parent, this is very adult, okay? So what is this game all about? Well, once I got through the tutorial, I was thrust into this lobby. It's a shared lobby. Some players, like actual people, will be in this lobby as well. And this is where you go in between trials to manage your character. You create a character. It's very simple. You choose a face, you choose a voice, and, choose a night vision goggle look. But anyway, you're going to, in this lobby, walk around this environment and possibly upgrade your character, assuming you've unlocked these things. Your profile levels up. So you're going to be unlocking things like rigs and prescriptions and other buffs that you can take with you into future trials to give your character an edge. So that appeals to me. I like the idea that as I do these trials, I will get better. And what's cool is I get to choose how I get better. The rigs that you get, there's like an X-ray rig where you can see through walls. There's a stun. There's a mine that you can drop. There's a heal for you and your party. And again, you can level up these things as you go. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to leveling up my character and trying out different builds to see what is most efficient. Now, I have to stress that I played this solo, and I'll get to my experience in a minute. I have not played multiplayer yet. In addition to, buying these upgrades for your character in between missions, you've also got access to a personal room. You can use the money that you earn here to just customize the wallpaper. You can put down posters, objects, and different things like that. When you're ready to actually play the game, there's like 3 different programs. I only have access to the first one, and the first one, Program Genesis, I think it was called. There's a ton of trials to go through there. And you're going to be earning XP and money, and you actually get graded based on how well you did, not taking any damage, for example, or, not being noticed by the bad guys. You're graded on all of these things. Now, you can, again, play solo or up to with the 3 other people. I played solo for my trial run because I didn't know what I was doing, didn't want to, hold anybody back. Now, I will say, solo feels like it's a completely different beast and it's harder because the enemies, I feel like once I move into a particular area of the level, I feel like the enemy's patrol route changes to be within my general area. So I'm constantly trying to stay in the dark. There's like a light, like a sun and a moon symbol in the bottom right. You want to stay in the dark, that way you can kind of just stay still and not be noticed. You can also hide in lockers and desks, but typically you want to stay in dark areas so you're not seen. But in solo, this game becomes stealth is like paramount. With multiplayer, one person can distract while the other 3 complete the objectives or something like that. Whereas in solo, your goal is just not to be noticed and get stuff done, and it's very difficult to do. So, I was constantly hiding, being on the lookout for the enemy. I was playing it safe, and I completed the first trial on my first try in 60 minutes. And that was 30 minutes too long for me. I was expecting a faster playthrough, but again, I was playing on solo and had to be super careful about what I was doing. So just note that if you're playing solo, your play times may be a little longer because you have to play more stealthy-like. Now, there are objects in the environment that can help you, and you've got inventory slots for 3 things. There's bottles you can throw as a distraction. There's X-ray. You've got this night vision goggle thing, and it runs out of batteries, so you have to pick up new batteries and recharge that. There's health bottles that you can pick up and drink. There's bricks that you can throw at enemies. There's even an antidote. There's an enemy type that comes out every now and again. That's kind of like Scarecrow from Batman. He sprays you with this gas, and you go all crazy You either outlast the crazy poison gas thing, and the hallucinations that you see, or you take the antidote. So there's that as well. You're also going to be on the lookout for traps. Some rooms are rigged, like some doors are trapped. There's like mines on the floor. There's even glass. If you step on glass, the enemy will hear that. So you kind of have to vault over desks instead of going around and stepping on glass. It's really like, again, super stealthy on solo mode. But anyway, you're trying to complete all of the objectives without dying. And without knowing where I was going, what I was doing, the best way to go through, like I was worried that I was going to run out of battery on my night vision. Luckily, if you do run out of battery, you still have your night vision goggles. They work. However, it's a limited night vision. Like you don't see as good as the night vision goggles normally would. When you complete all your objectives, you run back to your entrance. There's some chutes there. And then you get graded based on how well you did. You earn money, you earn XP, you level up your character. You go back to the lobby, and then again you can get rigs. You can get there's prescriptions, which are like upgrades for your character. I love all the different things that you can get, because I imagine that once I get these things like amps or another thing you can get. I'm thinking that when I get these things, I can be a bit more gung-ho in the way I play, and the game won't take as long. Like, I can drop mines actively and get rid of my enemies that way, with my one rig. Or I can be more stealthy with the slippers. The slipper amp, I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, I'm looking forward to unlocking things that allow more offensive styles of play. Your character, again, you don't have a machine gun, you don't have any weapons per se, so you're still going to be running a lot, but still being able to like run around a bit more, not waste half my time waiting for the enemy to leave, that would be welcome. But other than that, first impressions are decent. I'm having a good time with it, but again, it's very adult heavy. I would only play this with friends or solo, honestly. But that being said, if you enjoy stealthy-like games with character progression, or if you don't mind playing with some randoms, then by all means check this out. It's not a bad game per se, but again, it's very adult-themed. Some people may be uncomfortable with that, others may not. So there you go, this is Vince. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time. Take care.